Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, welcome back to the Sit Down. We're back at it again. Me, I'm your guy, M. Easy. You know this already. I've got Newark, New Jersey's own Dills in the building. What's up?
Yo, what's up, man? I can't call it collect, player. You know what I'm saying?
What brings you to the Sit Down this afternoon?
You, man.
Don't do that. Come on, you got things
man.
moving.
You bringing me here, the superstar, man. You bringing me here, man.
Don't do that.
I'm in your presence, man.
Thank you for coming.
You know what I mean?
I know as an up-and-coming artist, and are you signed? Yeah, no.
I do my distribution through Empire.
Got you. So
Yeah.
you got a little deal then.
Yeah. I guess you call it a deal. I guess you, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How is it moving and shaking in that realm of the new artists and stuff?
Well, the independent thing, it gives you a sense of freedom, but I would never just be like, yo, I wouldn't want a big bag. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's more fluent for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to do things that probably somebody else wouldn't be able to do. I can release projects when I want, you know what I'm saying? Do videos when I want, do this when I want, do that when I want. So I appreciate the freedom aspect of it. But by any means necessary, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't sit down with Atlantic Records or Interscope or, you know what I'm saying?
So that's the plan. Eventually, we got to get to that big bag then.
Yeah. Most def. I would definitely let a machine. Like, I mean, I've been, this ain't my first rodeo, you know what I'm saying? Me and Lil Kim had a record. We did that under Red Distribution, Sony. A few years ago, I went to jail and shit and things like that. So I kind of.
You can curse, don't worry about it.
Yeah, all right, good. So I went to jail and stuff like that. So it kind of got pushed back. I was like working with Shakim Kapay at that time over with at Flavor Unit because I'm from Newark, New Jersey. So
Shout out to Jersey.
Yeah, we got the Kim record done. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was some years ago. I did some time, but yeah. So I you know what I mean? I've been moving and shaking.
So I'm gonna ask for a flex. You already dropped Kim's name. So who are some of the other artists that we might recognize that you've worked with already?
Well, I work with Kim. I work with big shout out to O'Malley from Philly. I work with him. Me and DJ Scream got a project out. Big shout out to DJ Scream. That joint did good numbers called Residue. Big shout out to Scream. You know what I'm saying? Scream gave me a lot of opportunity. And opportunity is worth more than money.
Amen.
So I love him for that. That's my brother. And for me and Ferrari Simmons, I work with Ferrari. So I work with a lot of DJs. Me and Ferrari Simmons got a project out right now, iTunes, called Independent. So it's on all platforms. He's on 94, one of them stations in Atlanta. And I went up there, rocked out. Me and Ferrari did a project. So yeah.
Now, do you believe your music reflects your environment and how you were raised, or you think you surpassed that part of your life?
That's what I'm dealing with right now. I feel like I've outgrown that aspect of when, like, it's difficult for me to rap about a op or I'm about to kill this dude or that, because I don't want to kill nobody.
There you go.
I just want to travel, go to beaches and shit, shit like that. So it's very difficult, but being that I call it a spiritual ascension. A new project I just dropped, the Passion Project. I got a song called Devils on the Passion Project, and Devils is I could see right through you evil devils, y'all can't fool me. God rose a sinner from the dead. That's the new me. That's the hook. So if you look at it, it's almost like when I say God rose a sinner from the dead, I mean God rose a person from an old aspect of life, from an old way of thinking to a new platform of resurrection. So that's where it's mentally and physically I've been resurrected. So the old me would have talked about certain topics and certain things. So to touch bases on what you said, yeah, my environment has played the part, but it's also played the part in my growth, because I know what I don't want to go back to, and I know what I don't want to perpetuate or do with narratives I don't want to push. You get what I'm saying?
It's a calculated effort. Nah.
It's a calculated effort. It's a calculated, and through my experience, I done been to prison, all kind of shit. I done been through the, what they call it.
The system,
the
mud.
system. I done been through the mud puddle. You know what I'm saying? Out of mud puddle. I feel like I've always been a diamond in the mud puddle. So, that's what my environment plays that. It's a learning experience.
What makes you stand out around other people? Because Newark's got a lot of talent. It's got a lot of people. What makes you feel that you stand out in that crowd?
Well, my content is different. My content is different. So what makes me stand out is because, number one, I'm just a different individual. You know what I'm saying? And our souls differ. So that's what really makes people stand out. It's not the outer, it's the inner. So at the end of the day, it ain't what a person got on their sneakers, whatever that. You can have a stain on your shirt and stand out. So what makes me stand out is the brightness in my soul. I shine without diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes me stand out. This soul that I've been blessed with, this spirit, this nature. You know what I'm saying? So that's my light.
when I was reading your bio, it said that you had lost your mom at a young age, and she left you with the love of music.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about that a little bit?
Well, look, see, my mom wasn't a musician, but I used to ride around with my mother all the time. Me and my brother Rahman, that's who was downstairs, and my other brother Saeed Khalid. So big shout out to Khalid, free him. So we used to ride around in the car with my mother. She had a Benz, the 20 joint back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So
Big body joint.
Yeah, no, she had the small joint. I forgot what they called them. Little small joints came out. All the little dope girls had it.
Okay, I know what
the
you're talking
dope boys' girlfriends, the dope girls. You know what I'm saying? All the dope girls had it. You know what I'm saying? So she had that joint, and my mom used to just ride around. And my dad too. Big shout out to my father. I love him to death. I wouldn't be nothing without him. He with him and my mom, CD 101.9. All these
school.
Yeah, so I be riding in the car, so I'm hearing the Bee Gees, I'm hearing all this, I'm hearing that, you know what I'm saying? And I got a song on one of my projects where I say, my mama said, you see that Rari in that magazine, own it, that's your car, boy. Because she always preached inspiration to me, like, yo, if you see it and you feel like you can obtain it, you can get it. And so she would play a variety of music for us. You know, my mother would make us read encyclopedias, all kind of stuff. She came up in the Nation of Islam and all this, so she was next level with whatever she was on, you know what I'm saying? So she would play the Bee Gees, she would play, you name it, man. I knew about Eric Clapton, I knew about, like, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking everything would come on that radio with my mother. You know what I'm saying? She had the tapes too. So
you were exposed to a lot of different music.
I was
early.
exposed to a lot of, and not to mention my brother, my older brother Rakib, who I would have never. I used to think music was corny. So my brother Rakib was the one rapping. I thought rappers was corny. I'm like, man, them corny niggas, man. I'm trying to do this and do that. So my brother was signed to Death Row in 1994.
Wow.
Yeah, so my brother, I would hear Snoop and all these different dudes in the background. And crazy part, I bumped into Suge when I did an MTV2 commercial for judging a rap battle. Me, Suge, and old boy from the Bay, Mr. Fab.
Okay.
And I seen, and my brother seen Suge there, and they was talking about back when he was signed and all that. So I grew up around music. Rest in peace, Fatal Hussein Fatal was with the Outlaws. I would be in the studio with him when he was working with Jay Prince and all that shit like that. So I was just a young kid around music for so long.
Let's talk about the project.
Right.
What are you working on now? What do you want people to listen to?
Right now I got the Passion Project out.
So that's what it's called, or is this your physical passion project?
It's called the Passion Project.
That's dope.
It's out right now. It's doing pretty good numbers. That's what I'm promoting right now. I have two singles off the project that's doing pretty good numbers. They played it on London radio. It's been played in Brisbane and different things like that. So they've been rocking it. I got a joint called Tequila.
I had way too much tequila last night. I don't
Yeah,
even hear that.
I actually have a record called Tequila. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wonder why people, when every time I go on iTunes, it got the star. I said, damn, they love this song. So Tequila is another booming. Actually, I'll give it to you before I leave. I got Tequila out off the Passion Project, and I got a song that's been going crazy off my last project, Direct to Consumer. That was the one I dropped before the Passion Project, Direct to Consumer. It's called Long Hair, Don't Care. Well, the song is really called Long Hair, and it's been going crazy. I've been having girls tag me from London, from all these different places, like white girls, black girls, Chinese girls in China, girls speaking Mandarin. You know what I'm saying? Tagging me in the shit. So yeah, so with the project, to make a short story shorter, the project I'm pushing right now is the Passion Project, man.
How many tracks on the project?
I have, I think, 10.
So how long are we gonna let this one cook before we start another project?
I already started another project.
I knew it.
I'm working on a project right now called Talented. So I call the project Talented because I feel like the name speaks for itself, because people try to put you in the box. If you come from the street and you've been through certain experience, they think you only should promote one narrative. Mm-hmm. You should only think one way. And you know, where we come from, we normalize insanity. So anything that you do that's different from anything is, but I don't want nobody to put me in the box. I'm a very talented human being, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge me from my past. Just don't judge me at all, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm naming it Talented. I'm gonna have a variety of music on there, still not losing the people, but still flexing. You know what I'm saying?
I interview a lot of people, and you said something at the beginning of the interview when you said your energy shines through. I can obviously, it's obvious to me. Like there's something there, and I'm rooting for you.
Thank you, man.
This is my first time meeting you.
Thank you, man.
And I'm gonna try my best to tap in to what you're doing, because I believe that people with good energy and good spirits need to be pushed to the forefront. So if there's
dog.
anything I could do to help you push that narrative along, I'm with you.
Appreciate that blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? All this is a blessing for me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I always had this thing where I do affirmations, right? So, you know, I say I am wonderful. I say miracles always happen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I consider certain things happening. Sometimes things happen abruptly. That's like miracle shit. You get what I'm saying? So I've always said to myself, when I finally do a debut album, when people know me, I'm gonna name my album Miracles, because for me to have an album out and be doing shows with 20,000 people, 30,000 people would be considered a miracle for me.
You go to these radio stations, you going to freestyle?
I've had times I freestyled if it was that time. You know what I'm saying?
You feeling in a freestyle kind of mood or not?
If you want it, I could give it.
Do you need a beat or you want to do it a cappella?
Whichever one is good.
Let's do it a cappella. I want to see what you got. Listen, I'm from Jersey. I rep Jersey hard body. If you know me, you know. So I have a little standard I'm holding you to.
Okay.
Come on, Newark.
Right,
Come on.
I got you.
Dills, what's up? Talk to me.
All right. Hey, yo, I can't stop rapping. Boy, I'm a flow addict. My body ain't marked up, but inside my soul tatted. Half of these boys whack. I swear I so had it. Boy, I'm upset. I done been through everything, so what's next? I'm tired of busting my guns, so now I bust checks. Oh, I forgot nuts too when I'm having rough sex. I've been grinding this whole week, boy, I must rest. And I'm feeling like I'm the best in my whole state. Haters get cold shakes, sweat on their whole face when they see Dills smothered up in them gold plates. Boy, I'm young Ramsey, Rocks, Egyptian Jerry. I'm getting pharaoh bread, medallions of pharaoh head. It's like food for the shirt, keeps my apparel fed. I'm the flyest nigga alive, my apparel said. Hey, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, Newark, New Jersey, you got one. Support this guy right here. He seems very pure of spirit and pure of energy. Yes, and I'm gonna rock with you. Now, what I said is the truth.
Thank you.
If you need anything from me, you got me.
Thank you.
You're now part of the Sit Down family. If I can help you in any way, I'm out there for you.
Sit Down family. I like that. Yes, sir. Here we go.
Let them know how to follow you and all that good stuff.
Man, follow me at MUDILLS, Moodills. Everything is Moodills. And if you have a difficulty finding MUDILLS, just Google me. All you got to do is Google MUDILLS, and everything you need to know will come up right there. All right?
Like that. Like I'm going to say it again. Newark, you got one. Fuck with him.
Yeah.
And that's how we're going to end the show. Thank you again for coming through.
Man.
That's Moodills, easiest to sit down and we out of here.
And easy.
Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me.